Pataskala daycare worker admits repeatedly binding one-year-old with painter's tape. Caitlin Strohacker, Pataskala daycare worker in Ohio, admits repeatedly binding one-year-old's hands and feet with painter's tape and leaving her unattended as, over the Rainbow Children's Center, now faces fallout. A former daycare worker in Ohio is accused of using tape to bind one-year-old's hands, feet and eyes where she worked, with the employee admitting binding the child on a number of occasions. Caitlin Strohacker, 23, of Granville, a former employee at a Pataskala daycare following her arrest last month, was charged with child endangerment, a third-degree felony. The alleged incident is reported to have occurred on July 21 at, over the Rainbow Children's Center, yes the irony, in Pataskala, 10TV reported. According to a criminal complaint filed in Licking County Common Pleas Court, Strohacker allegedly placed painter's tape over the child's eyes, restrained her hands behind her back and feet together, then left her face down under a blanket unattended. It wasn't until almost 2 weeks later that the center's director notified the child's parent that Strohacker had bound and left the infant in bed for an hour, records stated. The parent then contacted the Licking County Sheriff's Office on August 7, 2025 to report the incident. Court documents reveal that during an interview with investigators, Strohacker admitted to the act while disclosed that it had happened more than once, the Columbus Dispatch reported. Not immediately clear was whether there were other children at the daycare who were also treated in a similar manner. Strohacker, following her arrest, was released after making a $50,000 surety bond. As part of her release conditions, she is prohibited from having unsupervised contact with minors. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for August 28 at 3 p.m. Responding to the incident, the daycare where Strohacker worked stated that both Strohacker and her immediate supervisor had been terminated, while stressing that safety at the facility is a top priority. Not immediately clear is the hiring process involved at the childcare facility and whether both fired employees passed background checks. Like and subscribe for more.